Hello everybody, this is Yolanda Bruce and you're watching Body, Mind, and Soul. I'm just shuffling up our fairy deck. This is going to be your reading from July 6th. No, we're going to do the 5th. I'm going to do the week, Sunday to Saturday. I do apologize for those that are regular watchers. I was doing monthly because my schedule got a little crazy. So this is going to be for Aquarius for July 6th. For that week ahead. I think it's the 13th. So we're just going to put it for the week of July 6th. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a past, present, future quick read just to kind of see where you're coming from, what you're going to be dealing with this week energy-wise, and where you're going in the week ahead. We're going to do a couple clarifying cards. Now, guys, I'm not a traditional tarot reader because I do not seek to know the future for you, like for fortune and stuff. I'm not a fortune teller. I do the cards to help people, to heal them, to help them deal with something that might be getting in the way. My cards have been enlightenment for me, so I really want to help people to understand what might be hindering them, what might be coming, so that they will be in a better state to be able to deal with it. So this could be your sun, moon, and rising for Aquarius. So let me cut the deck, and we're going to go ahead and pull some cards for Aquarius. So this is for Aquarius for July 6th, Lord. Where have they been? Let's grab a couple cards for the past. A couple cards for the past. Where have they been? All right. 5 of spring, 7 of summer, and King of summer. So the first card you got was from, I'm recording this in the week, so it's probably this week. It's opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds. So I feel like there's a little bit of tension, and it could even be just with yourself. You're dealing with things, and I think this is why, because 7 of summer is talking about no procrastination. No more procrastinating. Your power comes to making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing. So I think you're at odds because you're having to figure something out based on these cards for Aquarius, and it's aggravating you because I feel like you can't make the right decision. And then we got honorable King of summer. Okay, romantic partner you can trust. Mercury retrograde. Excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a cultural creative endeavor. So there must be something that you're coming about. I feel like there's something you have to decide. You're not going to make everybody happy, or you didn't, because if you're watching this a little bit later. But I feel like the people that are close to you, it's talking about a romantic partner you can trust. So I don't know if this is something you're making a decision to go into a relationship, into a thing in general. I feel like it's dealing with people. And excellent advice comes from the heart. So either you need to listen to your own intuition, or you need to listen to somebody that you trust. That if they're giving you information and they're giving you wisdom from their heart, you're going to know the difference between telling you what you need to do and really saying, listen, I'm seeing it this way and I love you and this is why. If they're explaining and they're trying to make you understand why, maybe that's what you have dealt with in the past. So that's the past. Okay, so hopefully let's see what happened with your decisions. Like I said, this is not something that's going to tell your future. This is just energy. And energy means it can kind of go linear, different ways and stuff. So what are we dealing with for July 6th? The week of July 6th. That card wants to come out. Queen of Autumn. All right. Queen of Autumn says, be practical with respect to how you proceed. Okay. So it's telling you that decision you have to make, be practical too. Don't be like off the hanger, you know. The ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. And I think the decision is, you need to make a decision, but you also need to be rational about it. So let's just see if we can get a couple cards here. So maybe that's just letting you know that, like, yeah, you need to make a decision, but don't be crazy. You know, don't, yes, follow your heart if it's coming from the heart, if you have an intuition, but ooh, my dog's talking poo. Who are you barking at? I decided to do my readings outside. Ooh, these cards are wanting to fly all over. All right. July 6th for Aquarius. What do we have coming in for this week? July 6th. Woo! There's another popper. 3 of Winter. 3 of Winter is usually dealing. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation. Sadness that will heal with time. Okay. Being practical. Making a decision. Reaching out for help. I don't know if you're leaving something. 10 of Autumn. Take steps to ensure the financial security of your children and loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. Take that as it resonates. We'll see what happens. All right, one more card. What kind of stuff is going to be happening for? Oh, there it is. Ego, the illusion of being trapped. Okay, so there's some stuff going on here that it's like your own little battle that's going on. Placing too much importance on material items. Getting caught up in fear and worry. This ego card usually talks about, when it's saying the illusion of being trapped, it's that you are trapped because you have allowed yourself to feel like it, or you feel obligated, or it's something that you think you have to do. And when it's kind of like, I feel like when you go to your job and you work 3 jobs and you tell people, well, I have to work it because I have to be able to pay for the things, I got to pay for all my bills. But what you forget is that the bills that you have maybe are things that you don't need. And I'm not saying that we can't have nice things, guys. I'm saying sometimes we rationalize all those material things, and then we want the new truck, we want the new 4-wheeler, we want the new furniture in the house, we want the washer and dryer, and I want that new set, I don't want the old set that I have. And then we go and we cause all this debt, or we cause all this responsibility. Oh, I'm going to be in this group, I'm going to be in that group, I'm going to be there. And then, oh, there's bugs out here. Then when we have to do it, then we're like, oh, I can't, I have to do this, I have to do that. Your kids and things are telling you they want to do stuff with you or whatever. And you're like, oh no, I have to. But it's the illusion of being trapped. You have done it to yourself, or you do have a way to get out of it. It's just that you are choosing to keep it because it's the things that you want maybe, or the things that you need to do. And then getting caught up in the fear and worry is the other part. So the one part is you can either be under the illusion that you're trapped in a situation, or I can't leave because then I'd have to change jobs, or I can't leave that person because I'd have to move, and da 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 da, or he might do this or she might do that. The other part is just consumed with worry and fear, okay? And like unnecessarily, it's kind of like, because it said you have one in the 7 of Summers is talking about, I feel like you're over worrying, over analyzing, instead of just going with your gut, going with the decision you need to make. I don't know what kind of decision you're making, but I feel like you want someone else to make it, or something of that nature, because I feel like you're over analyzing it. It says confusion comes from over analyzing. So you're just making too many decisions, too many choices that you have to choose. And then it says over here, getting caught up in the fear and the worry. This one's saying reach out. You need to be practical. This person looks peaceful, okay? So I think what it's trying to say is that although it's going to be a difficult choice, or it might not be something that everybody wants, you're going to have to make it, and there's people around you that are going to help you and get you through it. And you need to worry about your financial security, but you need to not be so consumed with it, okay? And not be living in worry. So I think that's good. I think this decision, or this thing that's going on inside of you, is going to be the factor for this week coming up, for the 6th. Because it seems as though it's something that's consuming your time. The way the cards are reading is you are stressing about it. Whatever your decision is that you have to make. I'm going to see what these cards, these are the Sacred Destiny. Oh, Abundance. Okay. Oop. So here's one. It's dealing with finances. Yeah. Please clarify the reading. That's the one that popped out. So it's definitely talking about money, abundance, or maybe a job choice. This could be for a job that you want to get. This could be for a relationship, or leaving something behind so that you can pursue something new, okay? So I'm feeling like you have to make a decision that's not going to be an easy one, because it's going to maybe have a big impact on you or change your life. All right, so July 6th, the week of July 6th, please clarify the reading with a card. Something wants to pop. There's 2 here. Oh, there's 3. Okay, let's see what they got. Stillness, calm down, okay? Stop stressing. Thriving, so whatever's going to be happening. Oh, and voyage. So there's either you're going on a voyage, and it could be literal, or it could be you as a person mentally. You're going on a voyage and something different. A voyage is going someplace or going on a travel, going through something. A voyage is long. You're going somewhere. And I think that in this factor, it says abundance, stillness, thriving, and voyage. So I feel like with the cards that we've pulled for you, Aquarius, this is not going to resonate with everybody, but those that it's resonating with, it's telling you to be still, because either you have abundance or there's abundance coming, because it shows thriving. So like this card is beautiful. It shows people they're good. It looks like there's food and there's peacefulness and there's like thriving is growing. And then you've got voyage. So this is either a literal voyage, like you need to make a choice because you have to go somewhere. That maybe it's a job, a person, a kid, whatever the factor, you may have to go somewhere. Or this is a new voyage for you to get through something or to do a new thing, okay? So let's see, we're gonna grab one more card. Success. Yeah, you have something coming that's going to be successful, and I think you are freaking yourself out. I don't know if it's a relationship, I don't know if it's job, whatever, but the cards are pointing to positiveness. So evaluate things at a level. Sorry, there's a plane up above me if you can hear it. So what is our advice for the week? What kind of spirit or advice? Whoop, there it is. Like to fly. All right, trust. Leap into the unknown. Have faith and move forward. Believe you will fly. Yeah, it just verifies. Yeah, but you've got to make a decision, and you have to just trust that this part in you is telling you what to do, and you need to do stuff. You need to think of other people, because you don't want to be irrational and unloving, but you also can't live your life for everybody else. It doesn't, like, if you got kids involved and a husband and things like that, or whatever, I'm a woman, so that's how I say it, then maybe you might be considering it. But if it's nobody attached to you, or it's your family trying to tell you what to do, you need to do what makes you happy and what is for you, because you live this life. They don't. And they're going to die or move away, or they're not going to be there. And you're going to stand in front of God, and he's going to say, you know, I gave you all these opportunities and you just didn't listen. You didn't listen to your heart. You didn't listen to your intuition telling you what you should be doing. So I'm going to give you one card from my new deck. This is the tarot, the Crow Tarot. I'm almost done. Word of advice. I'm on my video. Word of advice for this week. Okay. 3 of Wands. All right. So I'm just going to look in here because I want to give you her explanation. Like I said, this is a new deck. 3 of Wands says, eager for a new adventure. Oh yeah, this is for you. The crow looks across an expanse body of water, off on a voyage, the distance where it seems a new land to explore. Okay, that was your card, voyage. He is ready to move beyond the familiar comforts of home to seek new ventures and experiences. The 3 of Wands suggests looking for a new beginning or opportunity in your life. There you go. Whether it's traveling abroad, starting a new project, or going back to school, this card brings the message that now is the time to go after your dreams. They may be significant, as vast as an ocean. Ocean, that picture. I don't do this stuff. This just comes out on its own. Move forward with faith. You will make it across. Okay, guys, this was a great reading for you. So whatever decision you're making, you need to just have faith and trust, because I don't know what it is, but something is coming for you and something's going to work out. You just have to trust, and you have to do things not knowing the outcome. And you know what? It might not be exactly what you figure, but you need to trust, and you need to just go with your internal instinct. It's not a heart thing. It's not like, oh, I'm just in love and I'm going to go and float across the whole world. No, it's about going inside and finding what is telling you what to do. What the gut and the internal part of you says to do, that's what you need to do, because that's your connection to God. That's your connection to the ethereal world that's all connected to the whole scheme of things. So this week, I want you to consider your options. Sit down and evaluate it, but don't evaluate it to the point that you want to rip your hair out. Look at it, but do it yourself. Reach out if you don't understand certain things, but it's something that you have to do inside of you to figure out what this decision is going to be, what this voyage is going to be, what this new thing, or what is causing you to be so upset and so worried. Guys, have a great week. It was great to talk to you. Have a good one.